I quite agree with you, Sagarika. I think it's the modern Indian man who feels that the women are really advancing fast by leaps and bounds, and he finds himself quite inadequate to cope with them. But I think it's ridiculous to say that clothes are connected with rape and sexual harassment. I think it's the perversity. But I do recall, Sagarika, that when I was the chair of the commission, the Delhi Police Commissioner had come out with this absurd statement that women in Delhi are dressed in a fashion that provoke rape and sexual harassment, and we had to get him to make a public apology about it. I remember.
No, but Purnima Advani, let me play devil's advocate here. Isn't there also a problem with how perhaps some young women are dressing in public? Should people be wearing spaghetti straps and going onto buses? Should they be wearing low-waist jeans and walking on the streets? Is this not, as some people say, inviting trouble?
Sagarika, these are two questions which should be answered dehorse each other. One is whether they should wear what they are doing. Well, that's their private right. Let them decide and do what they want to. For my own daughter or for my own sister, I'll have a different view. I dress the way you have seen me, and that's about it. Those are my personal views. But to say that because she dresses that way, so she should be the subject of rape is something that I would condemn and say it's ridiculous.
Okay.
So, being the devil's advocate, you have not provoked me into saying.
But I know, Purnima Advani, that you do believe that there are dress codes among young women that perhaps need to be thought of, and that young women should not be dressing in a particular way. But let me get in Meenakshi Reddy here. Meenakshi, it is often said that the sexual freedom that women are displaying or actually demonstrating is actually a trap. That in fact, the free woman should not be a sex symbol. The free woman should not be defined by what she wears or the kind of spaghetti strap she wears. Isn't that actually playing back into the sort of commodification of women and the woman as the sexual object stereotype?
I wouldn't agree there. I think that as long as women are having sex because they want to have sex, it's okay. And also, I don't think you should be trying to fix the women here. I don't think you should be saying you should not. I think you should be asking the men why they're so focused on your clothing. But that being said, I agree that in some big cities, you should be a little bit careful about what you're wearing, just because people already have the stereotypes. But the fact that the stereotypes should be changed rather than the people. The women who are wearing the clothes,
but there are these stereotypes out there, and I'm going to persist with this point that, is the sort of sexually assertive woman or the seemingly sexually assertive woman in public necessarily a free woman, necessarily someone who has progressive thoughts in her head? Pooja Bedi, did you hear that question?
No, I didn't. What was that?
The question I'm asking you, Pooja, is that, often there is a dichotomy between how women are seen in public and whether they are actually thinking progressively or whether they are actually thinking very rationally about themselves as rational, intelligent human beings functioning in society. Often a woman who looks as if she's a so-called free woman, as if she's wearing the clothes that demonstrate her freedom, in her head may be actually holding on to very conservative values.